This is the Rockcrib. If you remember some of the videos I have done, like the one about the cinder rock, all the rock that we have here in Oregon, it's volcanic rock. We use these Rockcribs. Now you can see I used whatever wood I have. A lot of people use wood, like they'll use 2x6s or 2x8s and place them in between here. So this side will have a board here, so they're all on the inside, like these are on the inside. I screwed these in because I don't have the wood to put all of these the same kind of wood, so I just use what I have. And what a Rockcrib is you put rocks in it. It holds your fence. This is the fence. So it holds your fence up because you can't get a post in this ground because it's so much rock. There's rock everywhere here. So a lot of these posts kind of got in between rocks. But here's the rock that I'm going to be finished filling that Rockcrib up with. I'll throw these pieces of wood in there as well. They can rot in between the thing. But let me walk you over here to where where we have tons of rock. I mean, if you really look at the ground as we're walking, you can see rock just about every 10, 15 feet. Some of that rock is just right on top of each other. You can see all this rock. If we get over here further, you can see that there's even more rock. And I put this rock here against that fence because there was a hole here to keep dogs from coming in. And there was a couple of snakes that came out of these rocks as I was doing it. None of them were rattlesnakes. They were just mainly gopher snakes, which I really would like to see more snakes on this place to help get rid of these squirrels. But the guineas do run wild here on our place. Now guineas aren't from here, they're from Africa. But you can see how much rock there is here. This is what I'm talking about, why we put Rockcribs up. Because you can't put posts in here. Now, this over here has been pretty lucky to put posts in. Now, these posts were put in before I came, so I'm not sure how they put those in, but you can see. And if I'm not careful, I'll trip on one of these because they'll come up out of the ground and trip me and sit there and laugh at me. But you can see the rock. As we get it over even further, there's even more rock. Now, I don't know. I'd like to... they've been talking about the Middle Sisters. I don't know how old a lot of you watchers are, but Mount St. Helens, and you probably have heard it mentioned a few times, in the 80s, it blew its top. We had ash here. We had probably a good inch worth of ash on our cars and stuff. And to breathe that, you had to put breathers, like your air filters and stuff, you had to keep changing them. Because what's in that is glass. When that explodes like that, it's heat. It's hot lava. And that lava is molten rock, sand, and sand makes glass. So you would be breathing in glass if you breathe in that ash. But they are talking about the three sisters. Now here's some more rock that I'll be putting in that rock crib. I've got, like I say, those places got plenty of rock for the rock cribs. I could probably put a rock crib on every 8 feet and not run out of rock. That's how bad it is. There's another squirrel hole. But the sisters, the middle sister, has a bulge, and had a bulge for quite a while. But here in the last few months, it's been growing. Not as fast as the scientists thought it was going to grow, but it's growing. So I'm living with the beginning of a volcano. Now the last time the sisters has exploded was 2,200 years ago. Sound like a long time? Not really. There's some more squirrel holes. There's the beginning of my pig pen that I haven't been able to get to here lately, that I've got to get to. My friend keeps asking me, and she just had another batch of baby pigs. So I'll be going over there one of these days and helping her castrate the little ones. Plus castrate some of the bigger babies, get them castrated. But we are living with the beginning of a volcano. When it will go, no one knows. And like I said, the last one was 2,200 years ago, the last time they erupted. This whole ridge of mountains that we have across here is called the Cascade Range. And they're all volcanic mountains that had volcanoes that were erupting. And so the middle sister is building. It's a 12-mile bulge, and it's growing about an inch in the last couple of months. Now, an inch doesn't sound like a lot to you, but when it comes to a volcano, it's a bit. It's not massive like a foot or two, but it is enough. It's enough to notice. What that's telling us is the hot lava is pushing itself up through there. Now I'm east of the sisters, and the bulge is on the west side of the mountain. So who knows how long it will be before it decides to do its thing. So I'm enjoying life. I don't know when or if it will ever go in my lifetime, but it could in my children's lifetime. You have to remember I'm almost 79 years old, so it's not like I'm spring chicken. There goes a squirrel. I'm going to go up that tree. Now these are ground squirrels. Like I say, I'd like to see some more snakes out here. I've seen a couple of trails of snakes in the road and stuff, but I haven't really seen any snakes except for when I was moving rock. I saw a couple of gopher snakes come out of the rocks. Now here's another rock crib, and if you look at this rock crib here, there's a squirrel living in it. Right down there. You see the squirrel hole? Yep, he's living in this rock crib. And I haven't even finished this poor old rock crib. I still gotta finish putting some boards on the side. I need one more board over here as well. But these are rock cribs. Like I say, I use just what I have. This one here, you can see the fence is on this side, so it's kind of helped protecting those boards. So, but we couldn't get a post in here because of the ground. there was solid, massive of rock just below the ground. The post would sit there and bounce. You'd get the post in about 2 inches, maybe 3 inches. And you have to have, when you do these T-posts, you have to have them below the little arrow type thing that holds them in the ground. And it wasn't going, it was just sitting there bouncing, so we put a Rockcrib here. Now those two are playing. But those are Rockcribs. These are Rockcribs. And you can see it has some rock in it. And I still need to put more rock in it. But if you look at that video about the cinder rock, it says cinder rock, that's all volcanic rock. That's what's out there. I mean, I don't know if you can see that pile of rock there from here. But you can see there's plenty of grass for Betty and them to eat out there. And Betty looks like she's getting ready to go out there. It takes less words to tell the truth than to tell a lie. Please subscribe. Please like, push the bell so you're notified every time we make a video. Do a like or a dislike, ask questions. Thanks for watching.